morning, Ashith. Welcome to MyERP.Guru. We are excited to kick off our first session by speaking with visionary leaders like you about your insight into the new digital era. Thanks for joining us and accepting our invitation.
Thank you so much, Prajith. It's a pleasure and it's a privilege to be here with you, especially on your first episode. I'm doing. I think this is for second time I'm doing doing similar shows in the first episode. It's quite interesting.
I believe it will be a lucky session for me.
I hope it won't be like the conversation between the BBC guy and Jayalalitha. And
Great, great. No, so Ashit, just to give a perspective about this session to our audience who are going to listen to us in coming days. So the idea behind having a thought leadership session was to give an insight about leaders like you who are really working on the ground. So I would like to start this session by requesting you to help our viewers about your journey where you started as an system engineer and ended up running a large system integration company who provide support to various customers.
yeah, I started my career in the year of 2000. So it is a 24 years journey. So after completion of my graduation, first job was like I was working with Indian Institute of Management, Calicut as an IT programmer training, and from then I did my MCA. In between doing, while doing MCA also, I was working with a couple of organizations in Kerala itself. But the real professional journey started at the year of 2006. I've joined National Bank of Oman, and then later, after 2 years, I moved to Dubai. So joined a company called Red Entertainment Distribution, where I was heading the IT. Started the role as an MIS manager, and then came into ERP. I think started experiencing the first ERP system in 2008, and then there was a migration to from Tier 3 ERP system to a Tier 2 ERP system. Then moved to another company later with, that's a Fortune 500 listed company, Heinz. Then moved to Aspen Healthcare as a regional head of IT. Okay. So that is the level of expertise I have. Almost I've worked with 7 to 8 different ERP system implementations and the projects. So that was the journey. Then 2015, I joined the group called Almasa Capital as a group head of IT initially, and then got promoted to group CIO. The time I was joining the group was having multiple revenue verticals: real estate, private equity, corporate advisory, asset management. So under private equity itself, we were having different divisions like healthcare division, logistics, F&B, non-banking financial sector. So each division, like healthcare, it was called Avivo Healthcare, having 50 plus healthcare facilities. Then education side, we were having I think 55 plus education institutions. Then F&B perspective, we were having Johnny Rockets, Cafe Rouge, and one other hotel also. And then more than that, we were having another division called Gulf Pinnacle Logistics, which was having two logistics companies, one courier company, and we were having like third largest school transport division also, which was called Gulf Pinnacle Transport. Currently, it is acquired by another party. The management has changed, and they have utilized the same name of my company also, Guardian One Transport. It is called now. So just everyone is getting confused. Guardian One Technologies and Guardian One Transport belongs to same management, but it is no. Yeah, that is a funny story. Yeah, touching to that. So 2016, we have what we have done is like we have segmented our IT division, and all segments IT heads were reporting to me, kind of structure. And we have done quite a lot of digital transformation projects during that time. I think I am the first to utilize IBM's cloud environment. I think before Emirates getting into it, we have done the largest scale cloud migration. And so then we were realizing like uh, we are spending more than $2.1 million for the IT operations itself for the group, not even capex. It's only the OPEX itself. We were spending more than $2.1 million every year. And I went back to the board and suggested them to change IT as a profit center. Initially, being into private equity nature, the board was not approving. Okay, but later, by 2018, like as I've mentioned, like with a lot of digital transformation projects, which was engaging all the emerging technologies, like blockchain for investor management solutions, blockchain for KYC process, and then the larger scale cloud migrations. And we were utilizing RPA for many other divisions. By 2018, I could convince board to transform IT division as a profit center, and that's how Guardian One Technologies is born. So the board asked me to take up the additional role of a CEO for this company, but being not into a business or not a businessman, it was really a challenge for me at that point of time. But yeah, first 1.5 years we were focusing more onto our internal business, and now I'm happy to say that we have 255 plus external third-party customers now, and doing good, especially education sector, logistics, F&B, healthcare, and non-banking financial sectors, even into manufacturing industries also.
In a short span, it's been a good journey, to be honest. Then I should rephrase my sentence by not saying you as a system integrator, rather a profit center of holding company, a group company who has managed to not only increase the business from their existing portfolio of companies, but also expanding, taking that experience to the other external customers as well. And it's remarkable, to be honest. Congratulations on that. Since you are being there as a customer,
Mhm.
right, as a CIO managing projects, at the same time now you are in a phase of implementation service provider who deliver projects. Now, considering that, if I ask now, because digital transformation is a word which is being used widely, but there is misconception in the market that digital transformation is only for big customers, small and medium customers. It is expensive, they cannot afford it. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it is true?
Now, when it comes to digital transformation, this is the word that is misconceptualized by, I mean, in the industry or I mean, in all verticals of business. Okay, so for me, digital transformation is nothing but step-by-step process of digital innovation. Okay,
Because what happens is that nowadays, digital transformation, what I have seen is, this vendors and the service providers use the word digital transformation in their benefit, not
correct.
understanding what is the customer uh,
Very, very
value to
simple.
it.
Yeah. So, see, digital transformation, you have to understand whether if I'm doing or I'm utilizing any kind of emerging technology, whether this will be useful or this can give some returns to the organization or to its customers.
Great. I would like to ask if you would like to share any of your experience where an added value for their business, which eventually helped them to increase their revenue.
There are many, but I would significantly pinpoint to one. I mean, one of those is like one of the RPA implementations we have done. We have executed as per one of the healthcare facilities in UAE. Okay. So, most of the healthcare facilities, the payment mode is insurance, right? So, insurance is
Yes.
typically the similar nature of this, I mean, process actually. So, we will be submitting a card, I mean, they'll be checking with this and then we process. The entire process is the similar nature. It's a kind of routine activities. Like, they don't have to do any kind of, they don't have to use any kind of common sense or they don't have to use any kind of intelligence, right? It is a repetitive process. So we have advised one of the clients to go for RPA. So what has happened is like the operational efficiency is like where I mean they were having I think 4 member team to process insurance documents and they were having backlogs. Okay, even before the implementation, I was getting a feedback from them. There, okay, millions of payment has got stuck to the insurance company because of the document process delay. Okay,
Delay.
after the implementation, within 3 to 4 months, they've cleared all the backlogs, and now when the customer comes in, it's all an automated process, right? And now they don't have the operational efficiency. I could easily say that 6 months they've collected all their backlogs payment from insurance, and now it is up to date. And the delay for processing the insurance payment is a week or 10 days.
Oh, great. So the investment that they might have done for having this application might have got covered within 6 months' time.
By recovering the backlog payment itself, they have recovered the cost of the system, right? So they are very happy with that. I mean,
Yes, cool. But you should have the right implementation partner to deliver the solution.
right product, right partner, right customer representative is required, and the right time
Yes.
also. If you look at it, when you are approaching the customer, it should be at the right time. You are approaching the right person, okay, to get the project awarded. Then it is the responsibility of the right partner and the team, right? I mean, so those are all the factors that is affecting the successful implementation of any projects.
Great. So, Ashit, since we are doing this session for My ERP Guru,
Mm,
as you know, the objective of this platform is to build a bridge between customer and implementation service providers.
mm,
Now, you being in both the roles of a customer as a service provider,
mm.
what would you like to advise to the upcoming or existing implementation service providers, that how they can make sure that the customer has a trust on that service provider? So what would be your, say, golden advice for our partners?
So when it comes to customer, or when you're approaching the customer, the most important thing is like listen to the customer. You have to categorize the customer's technical or technology awareness. So sometimes some customers are very well, they'll be doing their homework before they are meeting. And then you have to understand whether there is a real scope for you to do it. If you feel that there is no real scope, it is better to back out. If you're really feeling that yes, there is a scope for the right implementation, right product, and that can improve business efficiency, that will be the first step for a successful relationship with a customer. Because the first is like the product is worth for investing. Second one, that the team they are going to implement is worth, I mean, worth to go with this particular partner. So if you could convince that, it is easy to continue the business. And another thing is like we need to understand the business is not, or the IT industry, or whether it's application side or hardware side, it's not a one-time business. Like you're taking money, you're not leaving. Sorry, you're leaving the customer. No, you have to give them a commitment. You are, I mean, the commitment is nothing but you are there to help them.
Let me shift the gear from a partner, because we are a platform where customers come and search for their service provider. So from a customer point of view, since you have been a customer as well, what is that you would be looking when you sign a contract with, or when you select a partner?
So basically, two things. The advice for the customer is like if you're going for something, okay, you are, maybe you're very good at your business or your domain, right? I mean, your knowledge is like, I mean, you may be one of the top players in the market. But when you're going for any technology, do your homework, invest time. Okay, before investing money, invest time to understand the product, whether this is worth going for it. Once you have invested time, you've learned something, then at least can speak to partners, because partners in this market, partners will be highlighting their portfolio, and for partners, their portfolio of products are the best in the market, and each product is having its own features. And
Yes.
as a customer, they should understand what is important for them. Okay, something is really attractive, but that is not useful for us. What is the purpose, right? Review about the implementation partner also. Okay, well, their experience and and understand, I mean, and meet the key people. What is their capability? What is their vision? How they have progressed in their career? These things will give you some level of confidence to go with them. Okay, then
Yes.
from a customer perspective, you engage the right person from your team with the partners, because see, you being a head of the organization, it is not you always running the business or running the business, it is your team. Make the right team
Yes.
member to meet with your, I mean, partner, and let them discuss, let them come back, let them evaluate. So give that flexibility, and make sure, I mean, the operations team is heavily involved in all your interaction with partners and the products or OEMs. And
Great. Great. Thanks a lot, Ashit. Thank you for your incredible insight. It was a great conversation. We sincerely appreciate you accepting our invitation and sharing your valuable guidance to our business owners and service providers.
thank you, Prajith. It's an amazing platform. I wish you all the best for you and the platform. I think this is one of the first kind of initiative where the customers and partners can come into this and grow their business to
Yes.
the next phases of expansion. And all the very best. Let's work together. Thank you so much.
Thank,
Thanks for having me.
thank,
Thank you.
thank. On behalf of my ERP Guru, this is Prajith signing off along with our team guest, Mr. Ashith. Good morning.